Hi guys, this is Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your Friday the 13th live stream with myself. It's a little dark here. I'll probably fix my lighting in a little bit since I'll be waiting for some people. Hi there, Dia. How are you doing? So, yes, I will be using either the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot, which is this deck right over here. If you hear somebody munching away, it's my kitty cat going crazy in the background, so I apologize for that noise. And also the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So we're going to use these two decks for tonight. I know I'm going to be expecting a few people today, so let's see what people have to say. So down below in the description, you should see the instructions. First of all, you have three ways of sending your $5. That's either through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. You have all the links below, down below in the description. And also, you have to send your $5 there. Once you send your $5, then you can post your question down below on the comments. Dia right here, she said, very nice to see you. I love the setup. Thank you so much, Dia, for your comments. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead really quick and just spread around my incense. This is Palo Santo, for those who are wondering what I'm using. It's very nice. It smells really good. I like how it smells. For some people, it could be a little bitter, but I like that smell. I like things when they smell a little bitter, and it's really good for cleansing and attracting good luck, from what I was told. So this is my first time ever having a Palo Santo, and I like so far the effects of it. I like so far how it works with me. And whenever you guys are ready, let me know if you guys have some questions for me. I will be cleansing the other deck right now. Perfect. Okay, so let's see what we have so far. I just want to make sure that everyone here is on the same page. Okay. Okay. So yeah, whenever anyone is ready, send your $5. Let me know. I think I need to go get my phone. Actually, I will be right back. I will grab my phone and I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? Give me a few seconds. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I need to go grab my phone. I need to see when these payments are coming. So give me a second, guys. Alrighty. So I went ahead and I grabbed my phone from my purse. Alrighty. And don't mind me, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and put some lip gloss and wait to see when someone comes in and asks for a reading. Do you send a payment through PayPal or you're going to? My phone is just turning on, so I guess my phone was off. So let's see. Okay. Ronald wants to ask a question. Okay, we'll tell him to come in. Ask him to come in. This will be fun. He wants to ask about a game. Like, is he betting for a game? Is that what you're talking about? Like a sports kind of game? I'm not so sure. Well, once we send the payment, then you can elaborate for me. I'm sure multitasking wouldn't be so easy when you're trying to send a payment. And here's my baby. He's got his little Jack Skellington shirt to go with our tarot deck today. Hi, Samantha. Thank you so much for coming. Whenever anyone is ready, go ahead and send the payment. I just turned on my phone and my phone was just dead um, just right now. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know if somebody sent a payment. I'll double check and yeah, we'll move forward. That is a very specific question, yet I need it to be a lot shorter than that because I don't even know the names of the teams, and it's not like I got a card and be like, "Oh, Florida's gonna be there. Oh, look, I see San Diego, and I see I don't know who else. It just doesn't work like that. If it's a thing where it's like, oh, on this game with this team versus this team, who is going to win, then I can do something like that. But if it's that's a very long question. And besides, I don't have enough background to even help you. Um, background knowledge to even help you, and I mean personal knowledge of football, period. And like I said, there's no card to be like, oh, look, I have a card that talks about a specific team. Like, no, no, it just doesn't work like that. Um, but if it's a thing where, like I said, like if there's a game coming up, like hypothetically speaking, if it comes up on Sunday and be like, hey, San Diego is going to go versus Chicago on Sunday, who's going to win? Then I can do that. And I'm over here trying to hide these bra straps. I need to stop getting all these colorful bras. Okay. Another suggestion now that I thought about it, another suggestion, Dia, this could be where, like, if Ronald has a specific team in mind, you know, is so and so team going to make it to the finals, whatever, um, or make it to the Super Bowl, then that would be a lot easier. Um, all right, Samantha, you sent your payment. People are saying they sent me payments. My but I haven't gotten any notifications, but I know it could be my phone. Give me a second, guys. Um, it could just be my phone. Okay. All right. So Dia, you said, are the Chargers going to make it to the Super Bowl? Alrighty, and Samantha, since she paid first, I'm going to answer her question first, and then I'll go after you. And then Minerva, who sent a payment just now, um, she will go afterwards. And I did forget to get a pencil and a paper. This is going to be very hard for me to memorize. Okay. Okay, so I see Samantha's payment. Just trying to make sure everybody's payments came through before I start because my phone is very special, guys. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with the first question. We're going to use the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So let's see Are the Chargers going to make it to the Super Bowl? Perfect. Yes or no question right here. So let's see. Are they going to make it to the Super Bowl this coming season that's coming up? Or if we're in season, I'm not sure. If we are in season, then this season. If we're not in season, then of course this season coming up. Okay. So are the Chargers going to make it to the Super Bowl this coming season? Or if we're in season, then this season? All right, so let's see. We have the Seven of Potions reversed, Three of Potions reversed, Knight of Candles reversed, the Empress, Five of Presents, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Five of Potions in reverse. I'm going to take this as a no with the 10 of Wands in the bottom. No, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl this season if we're in season, like I said, or season coming up. So, because I'm not sure if we are in season. Not so sure. But from what I'm seeing, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, I don't think so. Sorry about that, guys. I don't think so. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to the next question. Samantha, is Irvin Gemini going to reach out? Not romantically, just regarding her son, to say the least. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask. He's going to return. And if so, what would be his intention? Okay. Oh, and Dia, let Ronald know that you pay $5 per question. It's not you pay once and then you get to ask unlimited questions. You pay per question. All right, so is Irvin Gemini going to reach out? And I know Samantha is a Pisces because she is a longtime client. One card flew out, Ace of Presents reversed, which that would be equivalent to the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Alrighty, let's see. Is Irvin Gemini going to reach out to Samantha? If so, what would be his intention whenever he does? I would suppose so, right? Oh my goodness. 1 second. My card fell below my desk. 1 second, guys. I will be back. Okay. So the card that actually flew down was the Hierophant. Really cool card. Oh my goodness, my hair. Actually, you can. Before I answer your question, Samantha, yes, I have done. I've had been hired before for people who want to do beddings and stuff like that. And so far, from the people who have given me feedback, I've been correct. And but like I said, like I don't know a lot about sports. So if you're just gonna give me a very vague question, it's one of those things where it's like, how about you ask me about a specific team? Are they gonna win either a specific game on a specific date, or like the Super Bowl or finals or championships or whatever? You can ask me, is this team going to make it to championships or to finals? Is this team going to win against this team on this date? That, yes, that would be easier because, like I said, like I'm not going to have a card that's going to say San Diego Chargers. Like, no, like it just doesn't work that way. I can do it in a yes, no form. It would have to be in a yes, no question format. Um, so that would be, yes. And yes, the mayor is the Hierophant for oops, not this card, for the Hierophant, which I think is amazing. Um, so let me fix my camera. There you go. I'm using my green screen, so I don't want you guys to see my room. So, all right. So what we have right here as far as your reading. So one card flew out. We had the Ace of Presents. That was the card that flew out. But the cards for your spread was the Ace or the Seven of Potions, Two of Potions in reversed, the Devil, Five of Candles, the Hierophant, and also the Emperor. So, like I said, I even had a nudging feeling that he was. I think he is. But the thing is, I feel like I don't know if it's going to be this next time that he comes back around, but expect him to one day come back when he's ready to be a father and a husband. Because I got the Hierophant and the Emperor right here together. So I do see that that is the case. But the thing is that your challenge is the Two of Cups in reverse. Your challenge is dealing with the fact that he left. This also suggests that he possibly had left to be with somebody else, whether you know that or not. Um, but that's what they suggest, that he possibly left to either entertain somebody else or to be with somebody else or to try a relationship with somebody else. And especially with this card right next to it, the Seven of Cups, it could have been multiple options. It could be, again, to enjoy his singlehood and whatnot. But with the Devil card right here, the reason why you keep him around. That's the reason why you keep him around. So that's the reason why he still for some reason still comes back around with the Devil. For some reason he still you still intrigue him, you still are interesting to him. And Samantha just said, yeah, we had broke up and he moved in with someone. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But with this Seven of Wands, I wouldn't even doubt it. I wouldn't even doubt it if she wasn't even the only one, you know. So I'm getting a little bit of confirmation right there. And you're getting confirmation with the cards too, that even then I don't even think she was the only one and you were the only one. So, but for some reason I feel like he's going to come back one day. I don't know if it's going to be this next time around, but one day he's going to come back, but he's going to want to be a father and a husband too. And with the Ace of Presents, that's being able to start anew. Something stable, something practical, something ideal definitely for a Pisces. Um I do see the fights and the arguments between this person are going to stop. And with the Ace of Cups, I am tempted to say that you might give this a try. Okay. So that, so Samantha just said, no, this was 4 years ago. Haven't spoken to him in about 1 to 2 years. Not even interested romantically. Okay, well, you don't have to. You don't have to. But I think he might convince you otherwise. We'll see. We will see what happens. Okay. So thank you so much. And we will move in or move forward with the next person, Minerva. Minerva, I think she sent her question. Yeah, I see that she sent her payment. All right. And I'm just going to go ahead and type her question. She wrote her question on Facebook, but for some reason, Facebook doesn't allow me to bring up the comments like I can with the other social media sites. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring up her question. So Minerva is a Virgo, a returning client of mine. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. Okay, so why was Gumaro Scorpio looking for me at my job? Okay, so this was your question. Why was Gumaro Scorpio looking for me at my job, Minerva Virgo? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and use ethereal visions. Alrighty, so why was Gumaro Scorpio looking for me at my job, Minerva Virgo? Oh, Wheel of Fortune flew out. One second, I need to plug in my laptop. There you go. Okay, so let's see. Why did Gumaro come and see you at work? The World, Knight of Wands, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so part of it was impulsive. Part of it was impulsive. He was just like, I want to just come and see her. So it was to cut. He didn't really think about it. It wasn't premeditated or anything, Minerva. Um, that's what I'm seeing. I don't think he really thought about it. Um, I think also because he's starting to think that he lost his chances with you entirely, like completely. Like he thinks that he ruined it so bad. And oh, you did post it here. Here you go. Hi, I sent the $5. My question is, why was Gamara coming into my job and then contacted me through Instagram recently? So I think so again, going back to your question, um, Minerva, this is just basically telling me right here that I don't think he really thought about it. I think it was very impulsive. And also because I think he was getting the impression that he just lost his chances with you. Um, And he kind of was just taking his chances to see, like, how would you react? Would you be happy to see him? Would you try to avoid him? Like, I think he just kind of wanted to see your face and see how you felt and to see if he would still care. Um, and I think because I see this Queen of Swords right here in reverse in the bottom of the deck, it's almost like it's telling me right here that if he would have seen the reaction that he would have wanted to see, whether that would be like happy to see him or whatever, something that would indicate to him that you still cared. This is telling me right here with the Queen of Swords in reverse, that would be confirmation for him that you are only in the relationship that you're in. And again, whether this is true or not, right? But this would be confirmation for him that um you're only in the relationship that you're in just to fill in a void, not because you truly love that person. And again, this is just his belief, like, oh, if she reacts like she's happy to see me or that she misses me, if she gives me that indication, then that will tell me that she doesn't love her man, and um that's why she misses me, and she really loves me, not him. And that's what I'm seeing. And again, whether that's true or not, and even if you might react a certain way, he might take it completely different, like you might act shocked and he might take it as like, oh, she was starstruck to see me, you know, and she was speechless. And, but it's really, you were just so shocked, and you just didn't know how to react. Right. But someone can, take that a different way. Right. But like I said, regardless of that would have been his case for the thing. No worries, no worries, no worries. Well, right here, Miss Minerva, she said, "Sorry, Bonnie." I'm guessing you're referring to me. Some people used to call me Bonnie back in high school. I was trying to be sneaky, used an excuse to go to the bathroom to be able to send you the question and the cash. No worries. I'm gonna be here pretty long. I'm also gonna do another live stream on Sunday. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and all of that, you guys are probably notified about that. But if you guys haven't what did not were not able to catch me on this live, then you guys have a chance to catch me on Sunday to do more $5 questions. Um, let me see if we have other other payments that came in. Okay, my laptop is charging. Hi, Dia. All right, so what question were we referring to? And did we send another $5? We send $5 per question. If you did, I will check immediately. You know what? While I wait for everybody, let me go get a fucking paper and pencil. Okay, you did, Dia? Okay, perfect. Just making sure you heard me. Let me grab paper and a pencil because I told myself I was gonna grab one, and I always end up getting so confused with the order of people. So, one second, guys. Let me go ahead and put this banner back up. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Um, And then Dia, your friend Ronald. Yeah, like I said, Dia, like I don't even know the names of the teams. He can ask another question like how he did, but just for another team. Like, okay, well, if the Chargers aren't gonna make it, well, will the Rams make it to the Super Bowl? Whatever. I don't even know. I was about to say the Dodgers, but I was like, well, that's baseball Yvonne. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, like, I don't know a lot about that, so for me, you would have to, like, baby me with this. Just ask it would be better, like, if we can ask it as, like, a yes or no basis, just so help me help you kinda deal, and you can ask for another team, "Will this team make it to the Super Bowl, yes or no?" And then I can do it like that. That would just be a lot easier, it would be easier to get a clear message with that. And you would be next. You would be next. I'm just basically waiting for you, Dia. So, Minerva, she said, on top of that, he told me that one of our mutual friends to call me to ask questions, like if I had a boyfriend, how long have I been with him, with my boyfriend and stuff. Of course. Of course. Like, and that resonates with what I saw in your reading, Minerva, because remember how I said that, he kind of just wanted to see your reaction to see for himself if you still cared for him. He wanted to see it in your eyes if you would still like feel, if you still cared. He wanted to see it in your eyes, you know, freaking Scorpio. He wanted to see it in your eyes and for him to see it for himself to be like, okay, she moved on, or okay, she still loves me, or she still cares about me. So I wouldn't be surprised that he did that. Then again, I mean, you guys have such a long history, right? So I'm not surprised. Then again, I mean, Scorpios and Virgos, you guys do this thing with each other that I hear it all the time from a bunch of Scorpios and a bunch of Virgos that date each other. That, man, it's an intense yet complicated thing. Okay. So we will ask something Sunday because I can't think of it now. Just please remember my payment. Yes, yes, I will. Um, I will write it right here. Sunday. Sunday. I come in at 1 p.m. PST, but I'm probably going to stay for like maybe a good 3-4 hours live streaming. So don't even worry about it, guys. I want to start doing this a lot more often. I'm thinking about quitting my job, guys. Hopefully they don't hear me before I decide to make that decision. Um, but I'm thinking about doing this again more often. Like I used to when I used to be a full-time tarot reader. So expect me to do this more often. I finally fixed my home Wi-Fi issue, which is why I was very inconsistent the past 2 years. Um, Dealing with the moving and moving super far and into a remote area and not having the resources that you had in Los Angeles, right? You would think that, you're just paying for the rent. No, you're paying for the resources, you're paying for accessibility, you're paying for a lot of things. And when you move to an area that's more remote, that's the reason why everything is so cheap, because you don't have accessibility to a lot of things. And one of them was having really good Wi-Fi. I finally found something that was decent enough to be able to live stream me sort of clearly like I'm doing right now, and something that doesn't, you know, finish within like a week of using the Wi-Fi, and then I would have to struggle with 3 weeks of no Wi-Fi. So it was a lot of figuring out what works and me doing a lot of research because I don't know a lot about Wi-Fi. I'm not very tech savvy. I had to become one. Because definitely internet was not my thing. Did not know anything about it. Had to do a lot of reading and all of that. So yes, so Dia, thank you so much for that. I will remember you for next time. Minerva, did you send another payment? I think that's what I saw right now. Yeah, I think you just sent another payment just now. Thank you so much for everyone who came in to spend some time with me. I know it's Friday night, and especially because it's October and it's Friday the 13th, I'm sure a lot of people were going to take advantage of going out and probably doing a pre-Halloween event kind of deal. So I'm happy to see some of you guys here with me. Thank you so much. Let me take this out. There you go. For as long as I'm needed. As long as I'm on demand, then yes, I know Minerva just sent a payment. I'm just waiting for Minerva to send me her question. If you need to exit and come back, do so. I will be here for as long as I can. You can always send me a message on Messenger if you need to see if I'm still on. I'm right here with my phone, so I can see everybody's messages if hopefully my phone doesn't act funny again. So yeah, if you need to run, do something, and then come back, do so. Um, or keep me company, guys. You guys can always have conversation with me. You know, I should have put some music. There you go. Hi, Minerva. Thank you so much for coming back. Will I be seeing Gumar again anytime soon through our mutual friends or by him looking for me again? Okay, so I'll ask if he'll be looking for you again. And yes, I did see your payment. Just give me a second. I just want to make sure. If there's anybody who is sending me any messages through here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pick out these cards. We're going to go ahead and use once again the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So let's go ahead and see. Will you be seeing Gumara again anytime soon, whether that's through mutual friends or will he be looking for you again? So let's see. Miss Minerva, she is you're probably having a bit of a delay, Minerva. It's okay. It happens. All right, so let's see if he will be looking for you again or if you're going to bump into him through mutual friends or see him through mutual friends again. That's the thing. The challenge is not talking to him. You're going to talk to him. Yep, especially with the 9 of Cups right here in the reading. And 4 uprights. So you do have right here Page of Candles, 8 of Wands in reverse, or the 8 of Candles in reverse, 9 of Candles, Page of Presents in reverse, Dr. Finkelstein in the King of Needles or the King of Swords, and also the 9 of Potions or the 9 of Cups. In the bottom of the deck, we do have the World card in reverse. Okay, so this is basically telling me yes. I figured it was going to be a yes anyway. Page of Candles, this is all really just about communication. The thing is really, if you don't want to talk to him, if you're trying to avoid him, then the challenge is to get the communication not to happen. But with the 9 of Cups, it's definitely going to happen. Somebody here might come off a bit closed off. So that could be you or that could be him. I am seeing too right here that if someone here acts closed off, whether that's him or you or the both of you, it's really because of shyness. They're saying it's really because of shyness. Someone here feeling coy, feeling a little shy. So that's what I'm seeing right here with the World card in reverse on the bottom of the deck. This always talks about people who will always come cross paths with each other, at least for the time being. We're still going to be crossing paths with this person a lot. All right. So yes, I do think so. You're going to be crossing paths with him. I do see that he will be communicating directly with you. And it's really just, I feel like this is going to be an ongoing thing. Yes, I do think that you will hear from him from time to time still. Yes. And don't worry about it, Minerva. I saw that. I figured, you had an issue with your internet, but that is what I have for you. Thank you so much. If you're interested in another question, you can always send another payment. All right, guys, whenever anybody is ready, I have nobody lined up. Dia is reserving her reading for Sunday. And whenever anyone is ready, I am ready for you. Sorry. Sorry, I was on mute. If there's anybody who's interested in a personal reading, let me know. All you got to do is follow the steps down below on the description. All you have to do is submit a payment of $5, whether that is through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. You will see those links down below on the description. Then after that, you send your question right here on the comments. You have an example down below on the description of how I would like your question to be like. And then from there, just wait your turn. But basically, there's nobody here in line. I have one person who paid already for a reading that will be reserved for Sunday. But without further ado, everybody else, well, I mean, yeah, let's do that reading, guys. I'm over here always talking on mute. So whenever anybody is interested in a personal reading, let me know. All you got to do is follow the steps down below. And then from there, we could go ahead and do a reading. Otherwise, I will be leaving in about 10 minutes. Okay? All right, guys, I will only be here for about 8 more minutes. If you guys are interested in a personal reading or in a reading right here live with me, all you got to do is follow the instructions down below in the description. If anybody is interested in a last minute reading, all you have to do is follow the instructions down below. You can submit your payment of $5 through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. You'll see that information down below in the description. And then from there, all you have to do is submit your question on the comments. I always talk when I put myself on mute. Tiffany Zapian, familiar name. Thank you so much for coming in. I was about to leave, but I mean, if you have a question for me, you can do a question if you like. If not, it's wonderful to see you here on this wonderful night of Friday the 13th. My kitty cat is here too as well. He's wearing his little Jack shirt in the occasion for, of course, this pre-Halloween date. Here we go. Do we like it? Do we like it, guys? Isn't it cute? My apologies. It froze on my end over here. So, Shauna, I just saw your payment. I will get to you in just a little bit. Shauna just sent a payment. Thank you so much. Give me a second. Yes, I did freeze up. I was trying to fix that and I don't know what happened. But nevertheless, good thing it did not disconnect. And I hope that stays that way. But in order for you to order a reading now, yes, I did a reading for you 7 years ago. Yeah, that was like around the time I had started. So yes, and your name seems very, very familiar. Um, so how do you send the payment? So if you go down below in the description, just press the arrow button and you'll see the steps. I wrote all the steps. First, you send the payment either through Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. And I put all the links down below. I actually made a mistake with the Cash App link. I will fix it actually. I put a semicolon instead of a colon, and let me fix that. There you go. Oh, well, I guess I can't fix it through here. So I would have to fix it later. Or, you know what, I'll fix it through my phone. But yeah, just follow the instructions down below. You can either send the payment through, like I said, Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Then from there, you can submit your question right here on the comments. And I gave you an example of how, you can lay your question out. And from there, we would just have to wait. So right now, we have a question with Shauna. Shauna, can you go ahead and write your question down below on the comments? And then we would move forward with your question. Alrighty, so awesome. What's coming next for me in love? Single Pisces right here. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and use the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot by Matt Hughes for your reading. So let's go ahead and see what we have for you. Ooh, I just saw quite a few people come in. 4 people. That's great. That's wonderful to see. All righty, let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you. You're trying to be more yourself. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you're trying to be more yourself. The only thing is that I see that you're focusing on your career. That has been a focus. Just trying to perfect certain aspects of your life, perfecting them. I see that you've been working on your craft. So I'm definitely seeing that for you. So I'm seeing that you've been working on your craft. You've been working on yourself. I think you've been working on perfecting yourself. And I'm seeing that kind of progress for you. So that's wonderful to see. um and I'm seeing that this is, you have been feeling very good about yourself for a very long time. The only thing is that I do see that there is an earth sign coming in, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If this isn't someone who is in the picture already, if you're looking for something serious, I see that this isn't going to be someone who is serious. I think this is going to be someone who is going to be a little on the boring side. I'm sorry, not boring side, more on the non-committal side. What am I saying? More on the non-committal side. But it seems like at the same time, I do see that he's going to be putting effort. So I feel like it's going to be confusing because he's going to be giving you mixed signals. He's going to be putting energy and effort, but at the same time, he's going to be like non-committal. So I see that. And I see that being a bit confusing for you because you're going to be like, well, he doesn't go away and he's putting a lot of effort and all of that. You just responded, you said yes, lots of self-love and healing, which is confirming what the cards are saying. And your ex is a Taurus. Okay, makes sense. And if this is an ex that has been doing this, then this is telling me right here that I see someone putting energy or putting time and dedication to you, but not necessarily committing to you. And this might make you feel a bit stuck, and that's something you're worried about, feeling or being in a situation where you're stuck. You want progress, you want to move forward. And you're an Aquarius, all right? So um I do see that you're going to end up withdrawing, focusing on yourself. I do see that happening for you. But yes, I'm seeing this energy of somebody, possibly an earth sign, could be the ex. But it is telling me right here, somebody who is going to be putting energy, time, dedication, giving you those mixed signals, but not committing for some reason. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Shauna. Thank you so much. I'm going to write you down. As I did your reading. Thank you so much. And then Tiffany, you said you submitted a payment. Okay, so Tiffany and Minerva. But Minerva sent it first. She sent it 7 minutes ago. And then Tiffany sent it 3 minutes ago. Or at least I received it 3 minutes ago. Okay, so, alrighty. So Minerva, your question is, how does Josh feel about me? We have been together for almost 2 years. He's a Gemini. That I have been in a relation, and you have been in a serious relationship with this Gemini for 2 years. And you, Minerva, you are a Virgo. Yes, I got your payment, Tiffany. I got your payment. I got it. You're going to be after Minerva. Miss Soft Flames over here. Okay. How does Josh feel about Minerva? They've been together for 2 years. He is a Gemini and Minerva is a Virgo. Interesting. And I think both signs are ruled by Mercury. Is that correct? I know my older sister is a Virgo. I do remember one time she dated this Gemini guy. I don't know what happened, but she seemed so into him. And just all of a sudden, he was just gone. Never spoke of him again. She was like so fond of him. It was so interesting. Okay. So how does he feel about you? Gotta go ahead and do a relationship spread between the both of you. He feels like he can create with you a family. So if he's been thinking about family, then that he's very into you. He's very attracted to you. He doesn't want to let you go. The only thing is that Minerva, you kind of find this to be you for some reason you feel like this relationship, you kind of find it really hard to you really find it very hard for you to believe that this could be long lasting. I don't know if you just don't believe in it enough, or did you guys recently had like a break or a breakup, or did you guys had like a fight and then you or stopped talking and then started talking again, or maybe because of this reunion with somebody else, because they're saying that you have in your mind something about a reunion. So maybe this reunion or wanting a reunion with somebody else, or maybe you just recently started things over with this person and you're starting to think to yourself like this is not going to work out. Or if you reunited with somebody else or you want a reunion with somebody else, then that could be the reason as to why you don't think this could be long term with Josh. But you do intend on wanting to make it work. I mean, your intentions are the 10 of Cups, but as far as emotionally with the 6 of Wands, you don't feel like it would. You intend on trying to make it work, but you don't feel like it would work. As far as this other person, Josh, for his thoughts, this Gemini man, we do have right here the 4 of Cups in reverse, which is talking to me about someone who is bored and dissatisfied, wants more. He wants to take more action. He wants to create. This is someone who wants to get creative, wants to create. This gave me the feeling of either wanting to build, either wanting something more. So don't be surprised if he's going to be house hunting or wanting to move things to the next level. It looks like he wants more. He wants more. He wants to feel more like a man. He wants to feel like, like someone that, I've worked so hard and I want to have something that shows for it. I want to have my family. I want to have a good home. I want to have a good savings account. That's kind of like what I'm seeing, kind of like I'm seeing that he's kind of thinking that way, where he's thinking to himself where he wants to build his kingdom. And, he's thinking to himself, well, I've worked so hard and I want to show that I've worked hard and I've worked so hard to do and get this and that, right? 1 second, I'm getting a call. Gotta miss it. Alrighty. Perfect. But that's what I'm saying as far as how he feels. But I do see that he is not showing that right now. I see that he's not going to be showing that right now. He's not going to show you that right now. But I do see that he's very much into you and he's not going to let you go anytime soon. Alrighty, so now Tiffany is next. Here you go, Tiffany. And then before I talk to you, Tiffany, Melody, I saw that you just submitted a question. Thank you so much for submitting your question. If you are interested in getting a reading here with me, they are $5. So if you have submitted your payment, then ignore me. I haven't seen it just yet. My phone has been a little slow, but nevertheless, if you haven't, you will see the link to my Cash App, my Venmo, or my PayPal down below in the description. And it's only $5 and it's per question. So, but next it will be Tiffany. What are Jerry's true feelings and intentions for me, Tiffany Aquarius? Okay, so okay, Melody, you donated. Thank you. I will double check in just a little bit. You know what? I need some water. I am so thirsty. What are Jerry's true feelings and intentions for Tiffany Aquarius? Jerry is a Libra. Well, actually, I want to switch decks. Let's switch decks right here. Let's do the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot for you. This one really wants to talk to you. This deck really wants to talk to you, Tiffany. These cards are ready for you. Okay, so what are Jerry's true feelings and intentions for Tiffany? Alrighty. So let's go ahead and pick out these cards for you. What are Jerry's true feelings for you? We have the Knight of Needles, 2 of Presents, 3 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Candles, 9 of Needles, 10 of Potions, 9 of Candles in reverse, the Magician, and the 6 of Potions. In the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Needles. Okay, so with the Queen of Needles, or the Queen of Swords, this is usually just talking to me about somebody who is putting their distance, someone who's being a bit detached. But when that's the general meaning of, right, the Queen of Swords. But when we look at this lady and who she represents in the cast of The Nightmare Before Christmas, she possesses half of Dr. Finkelstein's brain. She was made to comply to his demands. She was made for that, whether she's going to listen or not. I mean, Sally didn't listen, right? But point is that she was made for that. And so point is that there is this whole idea of wanting a certain obligation, or we have a certain obligation of what we want the other person to play a role as. And maybe it's a hard, cold fact, and that is why it is the Queen of Swords. But point is that maybe we have certain expectations of others. Maybe we are doing this to the other person, or this person is doing this to us, where in their little brain they're telling themselves that they want this person to play a certain role. Right. And when I have right here the Knight of Needles, or the Knight of Swords too as well, I am seeing that being a deviant act, or something where is not something good. It doesn't come from a good place. And I do see that this person is really holding on to resentment. I'm really seeing that this person is really holding on to resentment, holding on to the past. And if you don't have a past history with him, then this could be a thing where maybe this person just holds a lot of anger inside. And then Libras are kind of known for that. And as far as emotionally, how does he feel? Well, I'm seeing anxiety. For some reason, I'm seeing anxiety with this person. So again, if you don't have history with him, then again, this is just someone who overthinks a lot and just overthinks and just overanalyzes things. But again, if you do have history with him, then this could be just he's overanalyzing things, he's jumping to conclusions, and of course, there's a lot of resentment in his thoughts, a lot of holding on to the past and all of that. And right here with the 9 of candles or the 9 of wands in reverse, this is basically telling me as far as his intentions, I do see for right now, he's going to act a little bit like a coward. I do see that if you do see him around right now, he's going to be fun. But there are going to be moments where I do see that he's going to try to avoid you. Or at least avoid conflict. For some reason, I'm seeing conflict. He is trying to make me be someone I'm not. Okay, see, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Something like that, someone to play a role in someone's life, or he wants you for only a specific reason, whether that is, he only wants you around because he likes the kind of company you give him, or, or it makes him feel good knowing that you're still around, whatever it is. Point is that he wants you to play a certain role in his life, and you're confirming that right now, right here. And you just said right here, things are not going so well with us right now. Yes. And that's kind of what I'm seeing right there. I'm seeing that he's got a lot of anxiety. I saw the 9 of swords. So I'm seeing that he's jumping into conclusions. I'm seeing that he's over analyzing things. With the 9 of wands in reverse, though, I'm worried with that card because that's telling me if things are going to get harder, he's going to take the cowardly route and just leave. So if things continue to get harder, don't be surprised if he packs his bags and be like, you know what, fuck this, and he just goes. So be aware of that. And then right now, Pluto is playing a certain part. I forget in which sign it is right now, but I've been told that, with this placement, with Pluto being in this placement, that people are going to be cutting things off that they need to let go. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. So, all right. So Minerva and Tiffany, we got you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then Melody. That's right. Melody, you said you had submitted a payment. Idea. Welcome back. Okay, so let's see. I'm just double checking on to see if you submitted your payments. Not that I don't trust you. It's just sometimes PayPal, most especially PayPal tends to be very special with me. So for those who have been following me for a very long time, you guys know why. So. And then Samantha, I see that you submitted another payment. Confirm on the comments if that is so, or if I'm just getting late confirmations. Or late notifications, I mean. Okay, so yes, Melody, I got it right there. There you go, Samantha. Okay, so Melody and Samantha are next. Okay, so. And what do you mean his energy towards you? If you can elaborate that for me, Melody, can you elaborate with that? Do you want to know like his feelings for you? How does he see you as a person? We could do a relationship spread like how I did with these last 2 clients. We could do that for you, where I could pull a relationship spread. We could see his thoughts for you, his intentions for right now, his intentions towards you, his feelings, and his behavior towards you. It would also tell us you know, the relationship status all in one spread, and it will also tell me how you're feeling and all of that, and it will bring you a little bit of clarity, especially if you're feeling a little confused. It will bring a little bit of clarity. Yeah, relationship spread, perfect. Okay, so we'll do that for you. And then that's your name, right, Melody? That's your legal first name. Oopsie. And then Tiffany, you sent another payment. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your support. You know, today, and I really hope that nobody in my job watches these videos, because I'll tell you guys something, but I've noticed that because I have a day job, I have a Monday through Friday job. After I left college, I kind of started working in my field that I kind of majored in. Even though I wasn't really looking to major in that, I guess I was just really interested in the classes. I found the classes very interesting, and then I was like, oh, look, I could make a degree out of this. And then I graduated, and then I kind of just started working in the field. And ever since I started working in the field, I've noticed that a lot of the people that I work with, and mind you, in the company that I work with, we had to all sign a policy that we can't be friends after work, and we can't be looking at each other's social media, none of that. We all had to sign a paper, right? And we were gonna, you know, keep our private lives private. We were not gonna be friends after work and all of that, right? Keep it completely professional, which I like. I don't like to make friends at work. I don't know if you guys feel differently about that. Let me know in the comments. But I've noticed that I've noticed quite a few people have checked me out on my TikTok, because TikTok, you know how it shows you when people can see your accounts. I've seen some of my coworkers, my higher ups, look at my TikToks, my TikTok for Mermaid Oracle. And so I'm starting to notice that people are noticing that I do this, and which I find kind of interesting. Then again, yet again, I'm thinking about doing this full time again. So you wish your jobs did that? I know, right? Like, I wish every job did that, where like you could sign a policy like we also signed like a no gossip policy. We can't spread gossip and all of that, you know, and stuff like that. So when I found that out, when I got hired to this company or this organization, I was like, yes. It's like that. So when I started working here, to me that was great, but then all of a sudden, you know, like TikTok and stuff started telling me that, started seeing that some of my coworkers started looking through my profiles, my Mermaid Oracle social media sites, and kind of just find it interesting. And just seeing you guys just continuing to support me makes me feel like I miss this so much, you know. And working with that organization just takes so much of my time and so much of my energy, and I just don't love it as much as doing this. Okay, so let's see. We have Ace of Needles, the Sun, Queen of Swords in reverse, of the Queen of Needles in reverse, the Chariot, Nine of Presents in reverse, the Devil reversed, Nine of Potions or the Nine of Cups, the Tower in reverse, and the Queen of Presents in reverse. And then what we have right here in the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so basically what this is telling me right here, the thing with Assam, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I've never heard his name before, so I'm just going to call him Assam. I feel like there are moments where I feel like in the past things were moving up and up, but now I'm seeing things kind of going downhill. It's like you guys were climbing this ladder, And then now having this card in reverse, it's like now we're climbing down that ladder. It almost feels like whatever was being done to move up in this relationship was being undone all of a sudden. Ace of Swords. Now we're talking about a new beginning here. A new beginning. You want this person's attention because it seems like this person really brightens your day. But the thing is that this person brings you lots of confusion. Lots of confusion. But you're trying your hardest to see if you can let this guy go. You have the Devil in reversed. I'm turning it around because green. So the thing is that with the Devil card in reverse, as far as your intentions, you're not ready to let this go. You're not ready to move on, but you're ready to make the right move. You are at this place in your life where, or in this situation in general, where you're just like, if this is not meant to be, I'm not going to waste my time. Kind of deal. That's what I'm saying for you. And Melody is confirming right here. And the thing is that I think with this Queen of Swords, what this Queen of Swords or this Queen of Needles is saying for you is that I feel like he views you as someone who's changed because of resentment. He thinks that you have become so scorned towards him that he thinks that you are not going to be the person that he wants you to be. The person, the role that he wants you to play. Maybe you played that role before, the type of person that he wanted to be. But now he just feels like you have come to a point where you have so much resentment that you have just completely changed on him. That's what I'm seeing as far as his thoughts. And you might disagree, but again, this is just what I see, just kind of like being in his thoughts regarding you and him. And Minerva, she just said maybe they're secretly interested in your readings, right? They might as well pay for a reading if they're going to be, if my coworkers, my colleagues are going to be coming and checking out my channel. Definitely. But as far as his emotions, I do see the Ace of Cups. So I mean, this is a pretty cool thing. It's a good thing. This is telling me right here that what he intends on doing is that I think he's going to try to bring a new spark. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to try to surprise you with gifts here and there. If he's going to try to do little things here and there to try to spice things up more romantically, because if we remember this little scene in The Nightmare Before Christmas, this is when Sally kind of came up with a surprise and gave him a basket of treats and gifts as an offer of like, hey, I'm interested, kind of deal, right? And he opens that bottle with the butterfly, which a butterfly represents new beginnings and possibilities. So and Melody, before I continue, let's go ahead and read what you said. He blocked me 5 days ago, and yesterday I saw he is committed to someone now, and he changed his profile picture of him and her wearing the suit I just got him for his birthday. He put her initial with a lock. Okay. So I'm guessing he put his initials and then he put like a key, like a lock emoji, and like in his captions or whatever on Facebook or whatnot. Okay, so he blocked someone. He got into a relationship with somebody else. This other guy. Assam. Trying to remember what Assam sign was again. There you go, Libra. It does not surprise me. And he's wearing a suit in that picture with her. And that suit is the suit that you bought him. Okay, interesting. Well, these two cards too, like I was also going to say before I read that, I was going to say is that this could also represent opening up a new relationship somewhere else, right? Because it is the Ace of Swords and it is the Ace of Cups, and they were right next to each other. New beginnings, new possibilities, and with the Ace of Swords, a cold new start. Something that might come off as a bit cold, a bit detached, a detached move or decision. I do want to pull some more extra cards to see as far as his emotions with you, because he's got in his emotions the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That still talks to me of wanting to return to someone from the past. When I get this card in particular talks about wanting to return to someone from the past. So I will still take also what I said in the beginning. So yes, he started a new beginning somewhere else, but you got to understand that's how Libras are, you know. He got into a relationship with somebody else, but he's probably still thinking to himself, like, I want to be with, Melody here. Because the Nine of Presents, the Nine of Pentacles, to me, usually always talks to me about someone who wants to return to someone they used to be with. And he has that in his heart regarding you. So, I'm still getting that. And like I said, something that was going uphill, all of a sudden, everything was being undone all of a sudden. And you are trying to get over this with the Devil card in reverse. You're trying to move on. You're trying to do what's right for you. So I think he's still thinking about you. I think he's still thinking about you, Melody. Not that I'm trying to encourage anything. He did what he did, and I don't think that's right, but that is just my opinion. But from what I'm seeing with this reading is that he still thinks about you, though. But you got to understand, that's how Libras are. And no shade if there is a Libra here, okay? But from what I'm seeing is that, like, yeah, he might be with her and have you blocked, but he's still thinking about you. And he wants to get back in contact with you or be back with you. Still thinks about you. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Melody. If you want to ask another question, feel free to send another $5. I can put you in this list. I'm gonna cross you out. Thank you so much for that reading, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, but yes, like I said, I still think he wants to talk to you, because if I'm getting that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that's not talking about someone who's moved on and wants something new, even though he's got two aces. Nine of Pentacles is someone who's trying to return to someone and trying to start over. If he blocked you, he's still in his feels. There you go. You're hearing it from the water signs. We are experts at love, okay? You're welcome, Melody. Okay, so Samantha is next. Samantha, if you haven't submitted your question, please do so now. Guys, remember when I used to do my collaboration live stream readings? Did you guys enjoy those? Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed those. If not, I will just continue doing this on my own. Or if you guys still want both, I can do both as well. Because I'm thinking about getting together with other readers, or maybe it could just be myself and Jack. My Jackie Jack right here. My baby Jack. Let me show you his shirt, guys. I got it at Downtown Disney. Isn't it cute? Okay. How does David Gemini feel about me? No contact for a month, and we were never serious. Okay. We are using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot by Matt Hughes for your reading. Samantha. All right, let's go ahead and see, how does David Gemini feel for Samantha? We have Page of Swords, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords reversed, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reversed, Strength reversed, and the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm not going to bring these cards up to show them because the green screen washes it off. Certain colors like yellow, white, ivory, and this has like gold on it, like some gold stuff, and sometimes it washes off a little bit. As you can see, it kind of does and it kind of doesn't, so I'm just not going to bother with that. And Samantha over here is saying so many Geminis. I know, I was thinking the same thing too. I was like, we're talking to a lot of Geminis and a lot of Libras today, or about a lot of Libras and a lot of Aquariuses. So I'm seeing a lot of air signs are inquiring a lot about an air sign, so that's cool. So Samantha, as far as the Two of Swords, as far as your thoughts, you are not very sure about what to decide regarding this situation. You're not sure how to move forward with this situation. And the thing is that with this King of Pentacles, as far as your heart, as far as your emotions, this is telling me right here that I'm sorry, I'm ignoring all these client calls. I think this is with the King of Pentacles. This is kind of like saying you would only want him if he's going to play a specific role in your life. You would only want to, if this is something romantic, then you would only want him if he's going to play a specific role in your life. And that would be a provider, you know, someone who would step up in that sense. As far as your intentions, you do have the Four of Pentacles. You do not intend on opening up or making the first move at all at first. As far as for him, he's got the Eight of Swords. So he's telling himself that if you're not making the move, because he sees stagnation and he sees no green light from your end. So he's kind of just like, okay, well, I'm not getting a signal. I'm not getting anything. So I'm just not going to make a move. That's what I'm seeing from him. He's waiting for some sort of signs that's like a green light for him to be like, okay, I'm going to make a move. But the thing is that I feel like in a way he kind of feels like, I'm with the Three of Swords in reverse, I'm getting a waste of time. And first he's getting the card of resentment. And that is because I feel like he thinks that he could get more out of this. He could make more out of this. And it's not manifesting. The thing is that if this is like a secret admirer thing, or if this is a thing where things are not picking up between you and this Gemini guy, David, this is the thing where I think he might end up resenting you and being like, wow, like I really thought that this could have become something, but she never gave me like a sign or a signal. And it's like he just is just going to blame it on you. That's what I'm seeing that will happen. You guys clash badly, but you guys are so alike. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys are kind of mirroring each other. You don't want to make that move. But at the same time, he's kind of waiting for that signal from you. And I'm seeing a little bit of resentment, which I'm seeing that you guys clash. And it's also because he feels like he could manifest something with you. He can make something with you. Yeah, he blames everything on you. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. And I see that, you know, if things don't work out, he's going to ultimately blame everything on you too. And he does feel like this isn't going to work out. And I see that right now. He's not really intending on putting any effort to make this move forward. I do see that he's going to open up or be more transparent about something. I do think that because of the way that you're acting, because of the fact that you're not making that move, or at least giving him those signals or those green lights that he's kind of expecting, it's going to almost make him feel like he's not good enough or that he's missing something. So, yes, like, what am I missing that, you know, isn't intriguing her enough or isn't making her want me, kind of deal. That's what I'm saying. Alrighty, so alrighty. So that is what I have for you, Samantha. And I really see resentment in his heart. Basically, I see resentment in his heart because he felt as if like he could have manifested or created a life, a journey, or started a journey with you, and he just felt like he couldn't, and it was all because he felt like he was waiting for a sign or a green light from you to move forward. And at the same time, I don't see he wants to put any effort right now, and that's what I'm saying. You're welcome. All right, so Tiffany is next. Tiffany, did you submit your question? Yes, you did. Alrighty, so Tiffany, let's go ahead and see what you got. What is to come for Jerry, Libra, and myself, Tiffany Aquarius, as far as our relationship? Are things going to get better? Okay, let's see. Thank you so much for the continued support, guys. Thank you so much for coming in and asking these questions. Of course, this is for you. Of course, you guys are, inquiring on these things because, you guys are inquiring on your personal lives, but I also appreciate that you guys are coming to me and supporting me. And like I said, I've recognized a lot of you, a lot of your names, and a lot of new people too, which is nice to see. So we have Judgment, Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. Whew. Very stressful cards. Queen of Cups, Six of Wands. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of pain already in this relationship, and for some reason it already kind of feels like it's over. Or I wouldn't be surprised if you've already had moments where you've cried as if, you were already mourning for this relationship while you're still in the relationship. And if you have, I can totally empathize with that. I've been in relationships where I knew, um and more than just intuitively, just by how bad the situation was, where, and just logically, you think, and you think to yourself, like, I don't think this is going to last, even though you don't want it to end because you're not ready or whatever the reason is. Could be a combination of reasons, but this is almost like it's saying like either you have already been doing the mourning, the crying, and the mourning of the ending of this relationship, the breakup blues, going through your breakup blues, or that's something that I see happening, or that's something that has already happened. It's something that you have been doing. Um, you have as a challenge these Six of Cups, which I find so interesting. Um, do you want children with this person? Do you want a family? Do you want to have a life with this person? Because it's telling me your challenge here is to get him to play a role for you. And that is to step up and to move into the next level, whether that is marriage and children, or if you don't want children at all. Just point is moving to the next level with this person, solidifying um, your just deepening up your level of commitment with this person. But the thing is that we're not learning lessons here. We're not learning lessons. And this is about making decisions. The lesson of this lesson here is about making a decision and stop procrastinating when it comes to making important decisions. So it seems like this is something that you have a pattern with, whether that is in love or just in general. Whenever you know you need to make a decision when it comes to the matters of the heart, especially because we have that with the Two of Swords. You see how she is crossing her arms right there in her chest. She doesn't want to listen to her heart. She doesn't even want to deal with this. She's not ready. She's not ready. She's fearful. That's why she has a blindfold over her eyes. She's not ready to see the true reality of the situation. Are you ready to see the true reality of the situation? Maybe you're not. Maybe you won't be for a little while. But point is, this is telling me right here is that we're dealing with something with the matters of the heart. We're not making decisions. We're not choosing. We're not allowing ourselves, we're not allowing ourselves to see the truth. We do have the Six of Wands here in the future, which talks about success, though. And there could be success with somebody reaching out from the past. This could be whether this person coming back to you or somebody else from your past coming back to you. Okay, Tiffany? So I am either seeing somebody coming back, or this person, once you leave them behind, you choose to leave, they will choose to talk to you again and come back and make that decision to come back. With the Ten of Pentacles here, like I said, I'm really seeing things about, moving things to the next level, about building a home. You're thinking about having a nice home. You're thinking about all these things, or you want, you just want just a deeper, you just want your own establishment. That's what I'm saying. And you wanted that with him. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Tiffany. Thank you so much. That is what I have so far. Let me see if anybody else has sent another payment. Alrighty. Well, I think I have caught up with everybody's readings. Thank you so much. It is past midnight. Thank you so much for joining me all throughout the rest of this spooky night of Friday the 13th. This is once again Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in and scheduling or ordering here a live tarot reading with me. If you guys are interested in tuning in, once again, I will be coming back on Sunday at 1 p.m. PST, which that would be in Eastern time, 4 p.m. So I will see you guys on Sunday.